Hi, my name's Steve Terza. I'm a new family here at Bridgedale. I've got two boys enrolled. Charlie's an 07, going to Bennett next year, and Will is a 09. So he's in 6th grade, and we'll finish up the next few years here at Bridgedale. Yeah, before we came here, all I had heard was that it was a really intense, high-performance, hockey-focused school. So I just assumed it was only for the best of the best of the best, right? Kids who are clearly on a track, might be going, to boarding school in just a year or two once they hit high school. So that's really all I knew. Yeah, my kids were good students all the way around. No complaints about grades or anything like that. But COVID, obviously, they weren't in school, right? So the remote learning just was taking a toll on the entire family. And we had to start looking at some other options, and had a friend that went here, and that sort of planted the seed. But I would say mostly COVID and the effect that that had on my family forced us to look. Yeah, the transition was fantastic. I mean, literally, we did one day tour for thinking about the fall to come here, and my son wanted to go the very next day, and ended up enrolling both of them that following Monday. So within 4 days, we went from 0 to 100, and they never missed a beat. The transition was immediate. They immediately loved it. They were immediately focused on their grades. They were immediately focused on competing. They absolutely love it. They tell their friends, they tell our family how much they love it. There had been absolutely no problem whatsoever with the transition, none at all. Academically, the change was immediate and so positive. So my oldest son was always a little bit apathetic, although he had good grades, never really cared. B's are good enough type of thing, so we were always trying to push him. Once he came here, he was immediately focused on the academics. He said, if I can't be the best on the ice, I definitely want to beat him in the classroom. So this level of competition has just translated so well academics. He's now so proud of, he got an A+ on a book report he did the other day, and just bragging about it. I'd never heard that ever at the public school. Yeah, athletically it's been great. Both of them have shown tremendous strides. My oldest in terms of speed, intensity, knowing where to be, right? The hockey smarts, they're teaching that as well. Then my younger son, who might be a little bit slower physically, he's stepped it up a notch, and his handwork has gotten much better. Coaches have got great reviews, and he loves it. Working out as much as they are, and that he still loves it. I wish I had that kind of motivation for myself. The academic staff, I asked the kids to pick, who are your favorite teacher, and they could not pick. They said they loved them all. There wasn't one that they could really zero in on. So we've been extremely happy. The fact that they love any of their teachers, nevertheless all of their teachers, never expected that. Starting with Coach McPartlin, he's the best. He cares about the kids. This is his baby, and it shows. He pushes the kids hard. He demands excellence. He gives good, solid feedback, and that's the biggest thing about coaching and period, is being able to give that feedback and that the kids will receive it. Coach Embach was also very high on the kids' list as far as being their favorite coach, as well as Coach Mark. And then the staff that they bring in to supplement also really changes it up, keeps the kids interested. So great athletic staff all the way around. Well, the biggest factor is the COVID. I again cannot deny that. The fact that they weren't in school and the effect that that was having on them emotionally, mentally, the family, was not good. So that was a huge decision maker to at least check out the school. But as soon as we came and took that tour, there was no question. Like, we should have been here years ago. Disappointed that we didn't check it out earlier. But now that we're here, we're not leaving, and it's one of the best decisions I've ever made. Yeah, the expectations were really to get them on the ice quite a bit, and then also get that focus on academics and the accountability, right? The personal responsibility. That's something that I felt after talking to Ms. Pauly and Coach McPartlin, that personal responsibility, accountability were big at this school, and that was number one. And to translate that to both academics, there's no place to hide in these small classes, so you have to be on point. Same thing on the ice. I mean, there's no way to get lost in the shuffle, because it's just so focused and one-on-one. Bridgedale has far exceeded both my and my wife's expectations. From day one, they were different kids. Focused on academics, loving the competitiveness on ice and the off ice, just absolutely loved it. Turned around their attitude, turned around their effort, right? So the effort that they're putting into their homework is just never there. The desire to want to be the best in class and get better on the ice, that was never there. It was just sort of, they were going along. So, I mean, I think the biggest thing I could say in summary is that it exceeded every aspect of what we expected. And although it is not an inexpensive education, I have never felt better about purchasing or spending money in my life. The investment that we're making in these kids not only will pay off, it's paying immediate dividends. I'm talking like next day dividends. So highly, highly, highly recommended.